Hello everybody and welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events, and unfortunately we have another storm system as we go into Monday. It's going to bring a chance for some strong to severe thunderstorms. And I'm recording the Sunday, May 8th, shortly after 7 p.m. And what you're looking at right now, that is the area that is outlined for an enhanced risk for severe weather. You have slight, you have enhanced and moderate, then you have high. Again, slight is on the lower end of the scale. Much of eastern Arkansas has that slight. But much of central and western Arkansas has that enhanced risk for severe weather. So there may be more organization to the thunderstorm activity in this portion of the state. And I'm going to get to those threats in just a little bit, but just to update you on what has been going on so far this year, 2016. We have a yearly average here in Arkansas. It's a 30-year running average of 33 tornadoes. That's what we average a year. So far this year, 2016, we're up to 20 now. Fortunately, those have all been EF0s and EF1s, the majority of them. And the April 27th outbreak, which was really hit Oklahoma and then northwest Arkansas, I believe there's 6 or 7 total confirmed tornadoes in that portion of the state. So with the threat coming in tomorrow, I do think, unfortunately, that there will be the threat for more tornadoes. And at this point in time, remember, I'm recording this on Sunday, I think the greatest threat for tornadoes is going to be over eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas at this time. But everybody in the risk area needs to be observant of the weather for tomorrow, have a way to get warnings. And I'm going to show you, this is the RPM model. Let me pull it up here. And this is it's a model that is produced by a weather bending company, WSI, and I've never been a huge fan of it because it's run, I think it comes out every couple of hours. It comes out with 12 different solutions. It's run 12 times to 12 different solutions. So, and each one varies. And so I'm not a huge fan of it, but I think at this time we have other computer models that we look at too and that we use on the air, but I'm going to show you this one right now. And again, we're expecting areas of showers and thunderstorms. When you wake up on Monday morning, there could be some thunderstorm activity. I'll show you that in just a little bit. But what we're really going to be watching is going to be later in the afternoon and especially into the evening. This brown shaded area that you see, whoops, sorry about that. Let me go back, get that. This brown shaded area here, that's where the enhanced risk for severe weather exists. And then this yellow shaded area, that's the slight risk for severe weather. So tonight, a few showers, but look what happens in the morning. This is at 8 a.m. It's showing a few showers possible, maybe a few rumbles of thunder. There'll be disturbances coming through. Look what happens at 10 o'clock in the morning. This computer model, and again, it won't be perfect, but it's showing some possible activity across western Arkansas. And look how that increases. This is by 12:30 in the afternoon, and we'll have to see how much instability is around at this time, but some of these could start to become strong and then possibly severe. You can see by 4:30, let me back this up just a little bit. At 3:30 in the afternoon to about 3 or 3:30, you see there's some more development in this enhanced risk. Exactly where those thunderstorms develop, a little bit tough to pinpoint, nail down at this point in time, but the reason why I'm stopping the clock at this time, especially for school administrators, wherever there are thunderstorms, and if there are thunderstorms going on at this time, that's going to be very crucial. And the school administrators, you don't want the kids to be out on buses driving through severe thunderstorms like that. So, you know, it's just one of those things where, especially out here across western Arkansas, really got to start to pay attention to. And then you see if these thunderstorms remain discrete like that, that's not good. You want it to be into a line, because at that point, again, there's a threat for tornadoes, but I think there's also a threat for a greater threat for damaging winds. If there's an area that has a little bit greater tornado threat, it's going to be western Arkansas, and then that threat should decrease a bit as it further towards the east and more of a damaging wind event. And then you see how more clusters of thunderstorms. I think 10:30 moving through, and then it's out of here. I think it'll probably be out of here by midnight on Tuesday morning. And then on Tuesday, here's the thing about Tuesday. Let me explain to this. There's going to be a lot of instability across the entire state. However, there's not going to be a triggering mechanism coming through here, and there's going to be a little bit of what's called a lid on the atmosphere. But if a thunderstorm were to develop on Tuesday during the afternoon, it would be severe. But right now we're keeping those chances down at about 20% because there's really not a triggering mechanism coming through. But if one were to pop, if there's some little disturbance which does manage to come through, that is something to key in on. With that said, we're going to watch Wednesday, late Wednesday into early Thursday as the front finally gets a push east of the state, and as it comes through, there's going to be that risk again for some more showers and thunderstorms. So tomorrow, just to recap everything, I do think that there's the threat for tornadoes tomorrow. I don't think it's a huge threat, but it is there, and it's for eastern Oklahoma and for western Arkansas. And then as time goes on tomorrow night, and I can't rule them out further east, but I think it will transition more to some very strong winds as that should push on off towards the east, more into central and eastern Arkansas later tomorrow evening. Now, like I said, I'm recording this May 8th at 7 o'clock. Things can change in the world of weather and how these situations exactly unfold, but that's just the way we see things right now. We'll keep an eye on Tuesday as well, but hopefully we'll keep that lid on the atmosphere because there's going to be quite a bit of instability. Thank you so much for coming to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events.